in heaven we'll pay tithe. Are you well? Pay tithe in heaven. Are you normal? Are you normal? No. On a good day, even an unbeliever will laugh at you. What is tithe? Tithe is tenth. Where do you pay tithe from? Agricultural product. Are we going to farm in heaven? Are we going to cook in heaven? Are we going to farm? Because we have to farm and harvest the farm to pay the tithe. Or are we going to get jobs? Maybe Microsoft will have a branch in heaven. Or maybe, Lamborghini will have a branch. Or maybe Mercedes will open a branch. Or BMW. Or Range Rover, like somebody saw one in heaven some time ago. You guys are clowns. You are clowns. We keep saying, come, let's teach you Bible. You don't want to. If you refuse to come, let's teach you Bible. Ignorance will continue to flog you in public. And you say things that make caricature of the Christian faith. How can you say there will be tithe in heaven? So that means we'll have lucre. We'll be spending filthy lucre money in heaven.
So they will pay royalties to Melchizedek.
Pay royalties to Melchizedek for what? Who is Melchizedek? Again, come, let's teach you Bible. You don't want to come. Melchizedek was a man. The Bible calls him King of Salem. He was the king of Jerusalem. He was a physical human being. But because he was used as a figure, a typology, they attributed to him features that only belong to Christ, without beginning, without end, without father, without mother. But Melchizedek was a human being.
Okay.
Just like Isaac was used as a type of Christ, Melchizedek was used as a type of Christ. But because he was used as a figure, a typology, they attributed to him features that only belong to Christ, without beginning, without end, without father, without mother. But Melchizedek was a human being. Just like Isaac was used as a type of Christ, Melchizedek was used as a type of Christ. Doesn't mean that Melchizedek has to be paid royalties. Today, Jesus is our high priest. We don't know Melchizedek anymore. Jesus is our high priest. And Jesus does not demand from us. Jesus supplies to us. You know, in idol worship, you give to deities.
Yeah.
But in our worship of God, we don't give to God.
Wow.
That's why Abraham said, I and the young lad will go yonder to worship. And the boy asked the father, I see the wood, I see the fire. Where is the animal? And Abraham said, the Lord shall provide himself. When it comes to the worship of God, God provides for us all that we need to worship him. Because we don't worship him on our terms. We worship him on his terms.
Wow.
So there's nothing like paying tithe in heaven. All you tithe mongers, there's nothing like paying tithe in heaven. Heaven is a place where we'll continue to celebrate what Christ has done in victory for the church and the life we have with Jesus. There's nothing like paying of tithe. It's not scriptural. And it does not even make healthy Bible sense to think in such terms.
I hope you are making the best out of this festive season and enjoy. You deserve it. I want us to talk about the video we just watched where Dr. Abel Damina explained to us one more time about this whole tithe of a thing. Because like I have said before, if there is one thing that has been very, very controversial in the Christendom, has been this tithe of a thing. Men of God are divided on this particular topic. Some said it is okay to collect it. Others said, no, we shouldn't collect it. They have divided themselves on this topic. And we have all seen how this whole tithe and donations and seed sowing has been weaponized by some preachers to extort money from their members. Example, the whole thing about prosperity gospel. If you give this, God will give that. If you do this, God will do that. If you so sit in the house of the Lord will multiply your seed. They have brought in all kind of analogy just to support their whole notion of extorting money from gullible people. And Dr. Abel Damina is telling us here that all this has been one big fraud. That those men of God who preach tithing, who insist that tithing is in the Bible, and by so doing, Christians must follow, are just olushi. They are just thieves. Yeah, so they are just looking for a way to line up their pockets, which is true. Because I always say this, right? And maybe some of you guys don't understand why I always say this. Let me explain one more time. If this whole tithing of a thing was something that was working out, that worked out, as the preachers say it does, how come Africa as a society is still as broke as it is? Ask yourself this logical question. If tithing was that one thing that get us out of poverty, if tithing was that panacea that will cure that headache, shouldn't it be cured by now, given the fact that we have bought into this idea, we have sowed seed, we have made donations, we have tithe, but yet still, the majority of the people, especially Christians in Africa or in Nigeria, are broke people. They are still so broke. You see that doctrine, that prosperity doctrine, hasn't worked out. It hasn't. And when you bring this to those men of God who, on the other hand, have made so much money as a result of preaching the so-called prosperity gospel, when you bring this to them, they will tell you that it is a work in progress. They will tell you that there's no point of you giving up right now. What you need to do is keep going. They will ginger you more. They will say to you that maybe you are not giving enough. You need to increase your giving. Or maybe you are not fasting or praying enough. Or you don't believe God enough. And that is why the prosperity gospel, has not worked in your favor. That's what they will say. So it is your own fault that the thing hasn't worked. Not that it was a lie. Not that it was a corrupted product in the first place. Not all of those things. But that you did not do exactly what was required. That's what they will say. So it is all your own fault. Listen, okay, I have said on this platform many times, and I'll keep on saying, we are here just to provide you with this information. Whatever you do with it is your own business. You are an adult. We cannot force your hand into going along with something that we say on this platform. So you have the right to hear what I say, and you'll be like, he's talking trash. You have the right to do so, and then move on with your life. You have the right to stay tight if you want. After all, it's your money. You can do so if you want. No one is stopping you. But the thing is, there are plenty of people out there who have no idea, who have never came across this information. And if they saw this video, it will open their eyes, and they might get rescue from these religious shackles. They might. So that is why we keep on making videos like this. We keep on talking that you could be a Christian. There's nothing wrong with being a Christian, but you should be the right one. You should be a Christian who understands the Bible, who knows exactly what the Bible says, and who will not be deceived by his daddy or mommy. You could still give if you want, but remember to give for the right reasons. Remember to give because you want to give, because you have enough and you feel the need to bless other people, so you give to them. Not that God replenishes what you've given. Not that. Because you have already. The fact that you have already means you are already blessed. And now what you do is bless other people who are lacking. That is what you do. That is what you do. But you guys out there, let us hear your own opinion in the comment section below. What is your take on tithing? And do you think that tithing has really benefited the Christians or the men of God? What is your own opinion? Share that with us in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. Thanks for the love and support, and like always, see you in the next one.